National Guard helicopter called in to help, pulling a fallen climber off the top of Sandia Mountain, and News 13 was there from beginning to end. Hello everyone. That rescue operation took more than 5 hours, beginning with a call to 911 from a climber who said his friend had fallen off a 40-foot cliff near Sandia Peak. News 13 Selena Westervelt spent the day at the command post. She is live in the Newsplex tonight.
Tim, the National Guard was called in to rescue the climber. He has a severe head injury, we're told tonight, and as you can see, the terrain was treacherous. But one positive, an ER-trained doctor was nearby when the man fell.
The National Guard was called in just after 2. A climber trapped, bleeding in Chimney Canyon with a severe head injury. The 26-year-old man needs medical attention fast.
About the time we reached the top of the first pitch, we heard a large rock fall, a scream, and some other noise.
Tim Durkin is part of the Albuquerque Search and Rescue Team. He's also an ER doctor at Presbyterian who just happened to be climbing in the area when he heard the victim fall.
It was very fortunate that we were nearby. You know, I think it kind of helped coordinate and speed things up a little bit.
Durkin helped stabilize the patient, called in search and rescue volunteers, and then helped the Guard find him. From Sky Ranger, you can see a Guard medic dangling from the aircraft, lifting the climber to safety inside the helicopter. The terrain is so rough, the pilot has to hover just inches away from the side of the cliff and potentially dangerous boulders.
It's terrible. Basically, it's just a super steep, probably a 45-degree slope that's covered with down trees and loose rocks.
Rescuers rejoice when it's all clear the operation went smoothly. Volunteers climbed for hours just to reach him. Dr. Durkin tended to the climber through it all.
That's definitely a challenge with the limited equipment. Basically, myself, my friend, and the guy that fell, his friend, we just kind of took all the warm clothing we had to try to make him comfortable and keep him warm.
The doctor says the climber was able to talk to him as crews hoisted him through the canyon. He was then flown off the mountain to UNM's Johnson Field near UNM Hospital. An ambulance was already waiting.
Now we're told the rock climber is from Texas. He was climbing with that friend. No word yet on the man's condition tonight, but we're told he was wearing a helmet, but he hit his head at the top of his neck, and of course a helmet doesn't cover there. Tim?
Thank you, Selena. 9 members of the Albuquerque Search and Rescue Team climbed into the canyon to help the patient. They were able to stay with him until Guard rescuers arrived. Adventure